Holy crap, guys. I'm so excited about this. I found a record that I totally forgot that I even had, and it was in my closet. Back in 1964, I had a little tiny radio show at a college, and I got to actually interview the Beatles and put it on a record. And it's old now, and it's only talked to them for a few minutes, but I think you'll get a kick out of this. I wasn't the best DJ, but listen to the record and let me know what you think. Well, here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Beatles in our studio. John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr. Nice to meet you, fellas.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. Pleasure to be here.
Say, John, how did you ever decide on a name like the Beatles for the group?
Well, I had a vision when I was 12, and I saw a man on a flaming pie, and he said, "You are Beatles with an A," and we are.
Well, I asked for it, I guess.
Well, that's how it started, anyway.
And how about your first recording date?
We made our first record at the beginning of 1963 and we had a hit with that. But I think the whole bit really started when we did a Palladium show. And then later we were asked to do the Royal Variety Command performance, you know.
Uh-huh.
And we met the Queen Mother and she started clapping.
And Princess Margaret, too.
Yeah, and Princess Margaret.
How many records did you sell last year, do you know?
Well, the last count was 6 million, I think. That's just Ringo's record. The others don't sell.
Well, as a matter of fact, I understand this new record of yours is not only a hit here and in England, but in other countries as well. Is that true?
Yes, well, we've heard that our latest record, I'm an Older Hand, came into the Australian top 20 right in a #1, which is very nice. And I think it's selling in Finland and Sweden and other places like that too.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles have now taken over the world.
Well, that's a nice thing to say, isn't it?
We're very lucky.
By the way, who's your barber, guys? You do have one, don't you?
No, it's a dirty rumour we don't.
No, we cut it ourselves.
Well, which one of you guys dreamed up this haircut idea anyway?
I think it was my dad, really. He said, you know, "Paul, it's a bit square, the haircut I had, you know, short back and side." He said, "Why don't you go Beatle cut, son?"
Say, I understand things get a little violent sometimes because your fans are quite exuberant. Is this true?
Well, they get exuberant, you know, but we enjoy it. We don't come to any harm because the policemen are equally as exuberant, you see. The police have a great time.
Yeah, I bet they do. Now, what are your plans here for the United States, huh?
Well, we're over here to do 3 Ed Sullivan TV shows and meet the press and a bit of a rest on Miami Beach.
And I hear you're going to be making a movie sometime soon.
Well, when we get back to England from this current visit of America,
To
America. By America, yeah. Well, we're making a film which we don't know the title of, but it's going to be a film just about us. We don't know the script, and we don't know what song it'll be in. It should be released in the States about the end of this year sometime, we hope.
With no title and no song.
And no script.
Sounds like a winner already, guys, you know, huh?
Top that. Okay, I give in.
Well, maybe we'd better get to the record right about here. Fellas, thanks very much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Well, here's the record, folks. I Want to Hold Your Hand by our special guests, the Beatles.